Hey, hello again. Welcome to Taylor's Landing. This is Ed Taylor. We're going to be talking about the 8 domains of financial planning today. So we think of financial planning and financial advising differently. In most cases, financial advising is mostly thought of as advising regarding your investments. And the true financial planner actually has 8 domains as defined by the American College of Financial Planning. The American College of Financial Planning also is one of the lead institutions that provides the academic portion of the Certified Financial Planner designation as well as the Chartered Financial Consultant designations. So let's get started. The first domain is establishing and defining the client relationship. Well, what is that? That's where I, as the planner, sit down with you, the client, and we determine if we're going to be a good fit. I can frankly tell you there have been times where people wanted my advice, they came to me, but I just intuitively knew that they weren't going to be a right fit for what I do as a professional. So I give them some general overview advice, but I don't bring them on as a client. The second is gathering the information necessary to fulfill the engagement itself. What does that mean? That's collecting the data, asking you for for certain bank statements, ask you for your client profile, for you to fill out a spreadsheet basically outlining all the assets and all the liabilities that you currently have so that we can do the next step, which is analyzing and evaluating your current financial status. Once we know what your current financial status is, we're going to know what your net worth is. Your net worth simply is your assets minus your liabilities. And heaven forbid if you have a bracket around that number, because that means you're in the hole. So what we want to do then is we want to develop recommendations if you're in that hole, or if you're getting close to being in that negative scenario of your net worth. We put together the recommendations and we sit there, and then the next thing that we do, the 5th step of the domain, is to communicate a single or multiple recommendations to you to be able to make you understand where you actually are and where we as a team can go moving forward. So the next, which leads us to the next step, the 6th step, and that's implementing the plan. So that's where we sit down, go over things, a couple of 2-hour meetings in the beginning, and then a month-to-month type basis from there on until we get everything the way that we've talked about getting it. And the 7th domain is really an important one for you, the client. You have to be responsible enough to monitor your own progress. Now, I'll monitor it with you as well, and I'll be Uncle Ed, and I'll help you and embrace you and love you up. But by the same token, I'm also going to be that person who's going to give you a frown every once in a while about, well, why did you do that? Or why did you do this? Well, can we do this differently the next time, over the next 30 days? So you kind of get the idea of what I'm talking about there for holding each other accountable for that. And then the final step, the 8th domain, is for the planner, me, to by far have your best interest at heart. I have a duty as an investment advisor, as an accredited investment fiduciary, AIF, which is a designation that you can get through the academic world, and you have to sit and take a test, and you have to do renewals and so on and so forth to keep that particular credential. But what it does is, since I'm the owner of the Jameson Edward Group, which is a registered investment advisory firm, then I am obligated and bound to do what is in your best interest professionally and regulatorily. So I hope these 8 building blocks here have given you an idea of what a financial planner is supposed to do and what you as an individual client can have happen for you to get you to the next level of financial success. Look forward to seeing you guys again. Have a wonderful day and see you later.